Alright, so in this video we're gonna talk about Laravel preset and how to get started with it. So Laravel preset is allowing you to change Vue.js to another framework. So we have different opportunities here, and you can go from everything from UIKit to Bulma to Kama, ESLint, and other things like Tailwind CSS. And you can go in and simply just choose a lot of these in here, and there's probably also other ones here. This is just an example to show you the different kinds of presets you can use in Laravel. But in this video we are not gonna really use any of these here. Well, I mean, the thing is, this is just pinned repos on GitHub, so you can basically just go in and find it here and then require it, and then you just say in the preset. What we are gonna do is we are gonna use React. So what we want to do is we want to go in and say PHP artisan preset React. Then we want to make a semicolon for new command, and then we want to say npm install npm-i, and then when this is done, this will basically go in and set up the React instead of Vue.js. So you can already see it now is a JS file, and while this is installing, and before we can just test this out with the example component, we can just go in and take a look in here. Okay, so we have kind of everything from Tailwind to interior.js and all different kind of things. There's most likely existing a lot of other things, like for example Vuefy, which is a material design for Vue.js. But in this case we're just gonna use plain React.js with no CSS or other kind of framework attached to it. So you can go in here and see in Google, you would also be able to go in and find articles about it, and these articles will then explain how you do it. But again, this has been a feature since Laravel 5.5, and to be honest, I think it's a really good feature because the issue has been before, it's been more complicated to change from Vue.js to React.js if you wanted to do it there, and especially in case of using CSRF token, because you can obviously go in and create your own front-end server that then makes API requests to it, like you would do with Vue.js in here. The only difference is you would have to use JWT token instead of CSRF request. Okay, great. So I'll come back with this is installed. Enough talking for now. Okay, great. So now it's actually done by doing that. So what we want to go in and do now is we want to go inside our view, and inside here we want to basically just go in and load in this component. So the component name we have here is just example. So what we should be able to do is go inside welcome.blade.php, inside the body somewhere. Can just put it in here, say example, and then close the component like this. And then if we go in and say PHP artisan serve, we will be able to go in and basically see it in the welcome. Just need to start up. Here you go. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be rendering it, so this is because we don't include the JavaScript, the CSS file. So what I like to do here is, because we don't do that, I like to actually just go in and say PHP artisan make authentication, and then just copy and paste the layout file here instead, because we don't really care about the welcome page, because let's be honest, everyone deleted. I don't think I know anyone that's used the welcome page for Laravel. They would at least design their own welcome page if they needed to use something similar. And in this case, we should now be able to go in and hopefully be able to see some changes. So let's go in and see why this is not loading. Maybe I think it's because we need to put capital in here. No, wait, sorry, it's because it went this automatically, so we need to say div ID. I think it's called app when it's the React preset. I don't really use it that much, to be honest with you guys, in Laravel. No, so it basically get it by the ID of example here. So let's go in here now and refresh. Okay, so this ideally it should go in by here and then go in and put this in. So let's go inside app.js. And let's just run npm1 def. I think it's because it needs to re-enter the components here, because it didn't do that obviously when we started this. So if it does do that, I'll come back in a bit. So yeah, that was the issue. So you can see here now it's been rendered. You can also run the watch command instead, and then when it's rendered the JavaScript, you'll basically go in here and be able to see this. And what we can do now is you can go and change the component as you wish and create the React.js as the front end, or some components as front end in your React.js application, however you want to do that. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Laravel videos, or React.js videos, or Vue.js videos. And hit the like button if you like the video, and please leave a comment below if you have any questions to ask.